Take 3. Hi, my name is Angel Harris, and today I will be talking about the Hindu god Vishnu. In Hindu mythology, there are many gods, although some are more important than others. Before we can get into the gods and Vishnu himself, we have to define the Trimurti. The Hindu Trimurti is the trinity of supreme divinity, with the cosmic functions of creation, maintenance, and destruction being personified into the deities Brahma, the creator, Vishnu, the preserver, and my personal favorite, Shiva, the destroyer. There are a few cases where the lineup of the three gods differ, but that's the most common interpretation. Sometimes three deities of the Trimurti are incarnated into one avatar known as Datreya. Vishnu is the second god in the Trimurti, and he is known as the god of love, or the preserver, and is considered the most important out of the gods. He is depicted with 4 arms, though there could be more, dark blue skin, and royal headgear, standing on a lotus flower or laying on the coils of a serpent, with his consort Lakshmi massaging his feet.
Wait a second.
In Vishnu's arms, he holds the lotus flower, an example of glorious existence and liberation, the conch, which produces an om sound, which is a representation of the sound of creation, the discus, or chakra, a symbol of the mind, and the mace, a representation of mental and physical strength. Vishnu would visit the world in many avatars to save the world, such as Matsya, Kurma, Vamana, and Krishna. A popular story of Vishnu is the story of the churning of the Milky Ocean. In the story, Vishnu tells the other gods to churn the Milky Ocean so they may recover lost treasures, which include the elixir of immortality and the goddess of success and wealth, Lakshmi. With these 2 items, the gods would be able to defeat the demons who had taken over the universe. However, the gods wouldn't be able to churn the ocean themselves, so Vishnu made a deal with the demons, saying they could share their treasures, including the elixir of immortality, as long as they helped to churn. Of course, the demons agreed on the deal because, elixir of immortality, guys. Of course they'd agree. Anyways, Vishnu told the gods and demons to use Mount Madura as a churning stick and the giant serpent Vasuki as a rope. Vishnu got the gods to hold the tail end of Vasuki while the demons held the head, who was spitting furiously. The serpent was coiled around the mountain. Both sides would alternately pull the rope and allow it to relax, causing the mountain to rotate in the water. But before the gods and the demons could collect their treasures, there were some problems that had to be faced, one being the fact the mountain was sinking into the sand of the sea. Vishnu, being smart and all that, incarnated as a turtle and placed the mountain on his back to allow the churning to continue, and it did continue for what some say to be 1,000 years. Oh my god. Strong turtle, I guess. When the elixir finally rose to the surface of the water, demons rushed to take it, but then Vishnu assumed the form of a beautiful woman named Mohini to captivate the demons. By sleight of hand, she ended up changing the elixir for alcohol and gave the elixir to the gods. The churning also brought out Lakshmi, the other goddess that I mentioned once or twice earlier, from the ocean. She came as a beautiful woman who stood on a lotus flower, and when seeing all the gods before her, she chose the god who she felt was most worthy of her, and that god was Mr. Y'all already know, Vishnu. The two have been inseparable ever since. And that's just one story of Vishnu. There are many others, but that's all I really have time for. In conclusion, Vishnu was a pretty rad god, and the stories of his other avatars were also pretty amazing, and it's no wonder he was such a prominent figure in Hinduism. He is the preserver of the world as we know, and is willing to do a lot for it.
The world can be one together, cosmos without hatred, stars like diamonds in your eyes. The ground can be space, 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 with feet marching toward the peaceful sky. All the moonmen want things their way, but we make sure they see the sun. Goodbye, moonman. We say goodbye, moonman. Goodbye, moonman. Goodbye.